We would have these contests to see who could kick their shoes farther into the bushes.
And we listened to dead tunes as we did math every day.
And I remember we used to have like these beautiful flute recitals in the gardens.
Mr. Zaloom wrote your name in alcohol and lit it on fire for your birthday.
We used to have a painted map, I remember, and we used to play this game. A glorified parking lot.
The old boys gym compared to the amazing water center that is there today.
I remember class pictures by the old fire truck.
Our 9th grade play of Guys and Dolls, or when we did, The Grinch Stole Christmas. Yep, it's true. It started at Greenville. I was on the gold team, so I had a little bit of a edge on him.
They did win that year.
We did.
I remember the teachers at Greenville were guiding me almost as if I was their child.
They gave you the tools and they gave you the right guidance, but they expected you to ultimately do what you had to do to succeed.
I think that was super important for me because I was able to explore, experiment, and sort of follow the North Star back home.
There was so much focus on academic excellence, but just being well-rounded. There was no choice here. You had to sing, you had to act, you had to play an instrument, you had to read music. You had to do all those things. And we loved it.
I recollect my time at Greenville as being incredible. And there are things I only know today because I learned them at Greenville, and life skills that I developed here.
Greenville people, when they hit the world, they look you in the eye, they shake your hand, they ask you questions, they engage you in conversation, they are curious and they want to know more.
I think Greenville is in a great place. Everything that's happened over the past few years is unbelievable in terms of the growth, the facilities, the students, the families.
We're very happy to, see that it was doing even better than I had ever remembered it being. I've seen it come back just 100-fold and stronger than ever.
And I love seeing how Greenville has always progressed and has always been on the forefront of providing our students and our community the best that's available in both the facilities and education.
You've seen certainly a lot of capital improvement in the buildings themselves, but then you still see things that are exactly as they were.
So while Greenville has done a great job of, obviously maintaining their core values, I think they've also done an excellent job of moving forward with the times, trying new things, and expanding just their general footprint and knowledge.
We have marine science labs with touch tanks and innovation labs that are just truly incredible.
I think Greenville strives to be a very inclusive environment. I think everybody comes from different backgrounds, and we all find different parts of our life that we have commonality and differences.
There's representation, and I think that was a huge shift. The school, the diversity efforts have been fantastic.
Really, I think that's the value of Greenville, is it sets you up to do whatever you choose to do, as long as you're impactful doing it.
Yes, the academics are strong, the athletics are great, but there's a bond between these kids that I think is super special, that will last, as it has for me, for life.
They come home from school every day with a piece of the school still in them.
And I think a big part of that is the focus on every child. The fact that everybody knows everybody.
She talks about school and her face lights up.
They're happy to come to school every day. I never get, I don't want to go to school.
One of the most exciting things I get to see with my children at Greenville is their passion for everything that they get to do there. Sports, their education, their friends. And it's that passion that I really think is one of the key things in guiding them in their life to make sure that they're going to have passion with whatever they end up doing in life.
Well, our kids will be blue.
They're not going to be blue. They're going to decide for themselves.
The next century, it's sort of thinking about keeping our core and our culture and our fabric of who Greenville is, but also to invest in what's next.
Constantly trying to innovate and figure out ways to do things better for the students.
To continue what they're doing, keep the culture, keep the values that they've instilled in prior students, if they can keep that going, they've succeeded in my mind.
I think there is certainly a lot of room for improvement always in anything, and Greenville's clearly embracing that.
And I hope that for the next 100 years, everybody gets to build similar friendships that fill the dinner table with so many wonderful walks down memory lane, because it always comes back to Greenville.